FTW presents another thrilling edition of Talk is Trent.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the premier talk show of the Premier Promo League. Talk is Trent. My name is Trent A. Wilson, and I'm filling in for the usual host, your Turbulence King, Trenton Kensington III, aka TK3, or simply just Trent. Now, if you're wondering what happened to Mr. Kensington, well, we're actually going to play a hype package / tribute video here in just a few short moments, but to recap what happened, last weekend, Mr. Kensington went one-on-one with the BWO's Trevor Robinson to declare the one true Turbulence champion. And as we're about to see, there was a lot of chaos in that match. A lot of the calamity ensuing after Beast Mode Bones, Trevor's BWO counterpart, decided to interfere on his behalf and shot Mr. Kensington multiple times in the shoulder. We'll take you now to that match, as well as a hype package promoting the return of TK3, whenever that may be. Roll it.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Frick, man! My shoulder! Crapola! Oh! Tragic stuff. So yes, until your Turbulence King recovers, I've decided to take on the responsibility of hosting this wonderful, wonderful talk show. And what better way to do it, because, honestly, you're gonna get no bias from me, because I'm just plain old regular Trent. So, let's go ahead and introduce the first guest of the brand new era of Talk is Trent, the current holder of the FTW World title, DB Champion!
Greatness.
Premier. The best way to describe me is Premier, the Premier Champion. Premier Promo League. I am the wrestling professional. I am the man that soon shall be legendary, the FTW World Heavyweight Champion. Hashtag DB Greatness. Hashtag champion. You're welcome.
Well, DB, it's an honor to have you on the show. I know in the past the Turbulence King has been antagonistic towards his guests, but I am honored to have a champion like yourself on tonight's program. Now, there's a lot of questions, DB, that I feel like need to be answered, however. We're gonna ask you a few questions here about recapping your recent World Heavyweight Championship win and your subsequent reign. Let's take you back to when you first cashed in your Platinum Guarantee, a very controversial moment when you managed to cash in your contract for a vacant championship. And because no one was the champion, you were able to just cash in and automatically win the championship. A lot of people have been questioning your ethics as a champion and your spirit as a fighting champion. So a lot of people are wondering, DB, how do you feel about the whole ordeal?
A lot of people have a lot of shit to say every day about me. It's what's happened since the day that I decided to start doing this. I knew I was destined to be a world champion. I knew I was meant to be a world champion. I knew for a fact that if I'm on top, then you have something to aim for. Me being world champion is better for everyone. And for the title to sit there vacant, that was offensive to me. Lamar failed. Woodward failed. So I knew I needed to do the right thing for FTW, and that is take the championship. And I've defended it every chance I could. I've defended it anytime I've been put in front of someone. And here I stand as champion. So it doesn't matter. I could have still easily took it from Lamar, but the opportunity was there and I had the chance. And rather than leave this company without a champion, I became it. So you're welcome.
Now let's go ahead and talk about the Platinum Guarantee, because back at FTW Mania, you beat 6 other competitors to win that briefcase, and quite possibly one of the biggest matches of the biggest nights in promo history. However, you did draw with another competitor, that being young gun Stephen Faison. However, you managed to beat him by sudden death rules, and he managed to carry that contract with you. Now this led to a very personal rivalry. An animosity developed between the two of you, and I just gotta ask, did you have anything to do with the young gun's sudden disappearance after Mayhem? We all know that he was scheduled to face you. However, he managed to disappear at a very convenient time. The official reasoning was that he got caught at airport security for being in possession of illegal substances. So I just want to clear the air and ask, did you have anything to do with any of the foul play around the young gun's mysterious suspension?
Look here. A man knows how he needs to be in public. We are superstars. So when we're representing this company, we need to have the utmost respect for the rules that apply. If someone doesn't follow the rules in my generation, they will suffer the consequences. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now, did I? Can I confirm or deny? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? The main focus is me being FTW champion. Something that Stephen Faison has yet to do every chance he could. He could have been the first champion and he failed to do it. Failed upwards, mind you, and then became Turbulence champion. But every chance he's gotten, when he's gotten to that opportunity, he has failed. And I took it personally. Me and Young Gun go way back. I was his very first promo battle in his career, and he beat me. I allowed him to win, sure, because I wanted to see the future grow. And what has he done? He spat in my face every single time, every single chance he could. He has not thanked me for giving him the fucking opportunity to do this. He needed to learn a lesson. But I can neither confirm or deny that I had anything to do with that. But let's not even talk about Young Gun. He's a waste of time. If he could do this, he would be here. But yet here I sit as champion, and you know what? Even more now than ever, I am taking an extended hiatus because I dominated. I've dominated every single time that I've competed. So when I decide to compete again, I will, and it will be a main event attraction, and you know this.
Now, DB, a lot of people are calling into question your recent championship defense at Last Man Standing TakeOver. As you all know, the British have came to FTW. Ever since the New Generation era began, our partnership with Last Man Standing has grown closer that we ultimately gave them their own Super Show event. However, a lot of people are calling into question the main event of that show, Mr. DB. It was originally scheduled to be a triple threat between yourself, Mr. Wallace, and Last Man Standing's very own Young Buck Tyler Woodward. However, before the match even began, Mr. Wallace got taken out by the Young Buck, and it essentially became a one-on-one program. A lot of people, however, are calling into question the material that you submitted, which they thought wasn't up to snuff for your character. You submitted what many people refer to as a car promo. Now, ultimately, a lot of people say that a car promo has no place in the promo world, yet, however, you managed to walk out still the FTW World Heavyweight Champion after all that. And what do you have to say to the critics? What do you have to say to the people who were initially against your car promo?
car promo? My car promo was better than Woodward's actual effort. A car promo from me is better than any other person's normal promo. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I'm wearing a tutu, I can cut a better promo than any other person. That is why I am on top of the world. And then right after that match, the following week, I cut another promo. And I can do it all day, every day. It doesn't matter where I am. That's what I think a lot of people need to understand. What gets up to snuff, what is quality, is you taking down an opponent. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how you do it. And the sooner that people realize what that is about is when they will be on my level. On my level. Which you'll never reach. Now, I'm going to enjoy my well-deserved rest. You enjoy all of the body of work that I've already produced, because I'm DB Greatness. Hashtag DB Greatness. Hashtag DB Champion. And I'm the very best that does this. Interview over.
Greatness.
Well, thank you for your time, DB. I would say that's the end of tonight's segment. However, I have a bit of a surprise in store. You see, you don't have to wait much longer to find out who your opponent for FTW Slam is going to be. Matter of fact, he's been listening this whole time. He's been listening for quite some time. He's been listening ever since you got him in trouble with airport security. Ladies and gentlemen, to really cap off tonight's very special return edition of Talk is Trent, we have a very big return in store for all of you. Please welcome back to FTW, the man who'll be taking on DB Champion at FTW Slam for the FTW World Heavyweight Championship. Please welcome the young gun, Steven Faison!
Thought you can keep me away from the game, huh? For months, I've been watching you run Rush Shot, DB. For months, I've been watching you claim that there's no one on this roster who can hold a candle to you, DB. When we both know that's a lie. And you had to get me arrested for smoking weed, DB? But it's okay. It's all right. We've been doing this back and forth since April. And now, at FTW Slam, I finally get my hands on you, DB. It's no more running, no more hiding. I don't give a fuck how many of them BWO motherfuckers you want to bring into the house that the young gun built. But just know, after FTW Slam, this new generation turns into the generation of the young gun. And something that has eluded me for almost a year now will rightfully come to a place where it belonged all those months ago. So, Deshaun, I hope you're ready. Because I damn sure am. And when I'm coming to take your motherfucking head off. Young gun out. Target, set, bang.